Yo, what up? Welcome to the stream, I guess. Right, today we're playing on our Wii, the Nintendo Wii, and we're playing a GameCube game. We're playing more Baten Kaitos, I guess. Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings in a Lost Ocean. It's a fairly obscure GameCube game that you probably have never heard of. I'm probably like the only person who's actually played it that I know of. However, I bet Eric Landon RPG definitely has heard of it. Yes, I am streaming this on a Wii. Because my Wii is backwards compatible with GameCube games, you see. Right, so I actually leveled up to level 2. Right, let's go. Today is the day we do the boss fight, I guess. That is, if we can reach it. Don't worry, it's fairly easy. Damn, look at this. It's like some sort of cow and a pig. Weird. A lot of the creatures in this game are a lot like that. In fact, one of the side quests is actually building a zoo. I am not kidding, by the way. That legit is a side quest. Once you get to the zoo, you're supposed to go around the world, find a bunch of animals, and put them in the zoo. And I believe... And all the animals are scattered all over the world, too.
Too easy.
It's just a minor side quest. It's nothing much. You know, a bit like the star map in the art museum.
Time to party.
Of course, the art museum thing won't be till later. Basically, what you do in the art museum is you find a bunch of rare items and put them there. And some of the rare items are very hard to get. Like, one of them is a terrible painting that you have to spend like 80 hours playing the game until it becomes a priceless work of art. And I wish my work was a priceless work of art. But it's pretty terrible.
You're dead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I was just reminded of a subreddit that I really like.
Way too easy.
Frickin' r/I am very smart. Dang. You wouldn't believe that I actually encountered somebody who actually acts like that, man.
Gotcha.
I mean, can you imagine unironically bringing up how fair IQ is? And the thing is, the dude I got to the argument with, that was the r/I am very smart person. Well, they were going on. Apparently, they were going on about how a fantasy story involving succubuses, dream travel, and frickin' how it wasn't metaphysically possible or whatever. I'm like, dude, it's an obvious fantasy scenario. And what it was basically just a parody, just like dude was set to marry his childhood friend, and then later on, somebody posing as a childhood friend was invited him to a house where it was a hot spring, only it was a trap set up by succubuses who had killed him and put him in a coma. Also, the hot spring house disappeared. So his childhood friend, a real one, brought him to the hospital and invented dream technology to go inside his dreams and find his shattered soul. And take it back from the succubuses, you see. Now you're probably wondering, why would somebody go on about frickin' metaphysics of an obviously fantasy story? And I'm still baffled to it to this day, to be honest.
You're photogenic.
And the thing was, the dude legit brought up having 140 IQ. It's like, what sort of joke is that, man? Who does that? It's like something you read that should be... You're probably wondering if the dude was a troll. Yeah, I certainly would have thought so, but reading his poetry, it was like thinly veiled attempts at calling a girl that rejected him a monster or whatever. Yeah, so definitely probably a neckbeard.
Time to party.
You know, I don't really like bringing up neckbeard, but the dude was definitely a neckbeard. At least I thought so. Let's block that damage real quick. See, you gotta get that physical defense. And the water... Of course, that water defense is definitely not helping here because the enemy is just using a physical attack. Of course, if they were using a fire attack, in which case if they attack you, they'll do a flame animation when they hit you. Well, you'll need water defense to block. And later on, that does become very, very important. I can't stress that enough.
Say cheese.
And it seems like I got both my bamboo shoots. Might as well block with that, I guess. See, it's not very good. Well, I guess I'll just heal myself.
Here you go. Here you go.
I've never had bamboo shoots. Are they really that good? Sorry, bamboo is sadly not common in the Midwest, US. Hey. So I wouldn't know if it's really good or not. All I know about bamboo is that it's sometimes used as a building material and pandas really like it. Also, it is a freaking tall plant. Freaking tallest grass ever, man. I can't believe it's a grass family member. Uh-oh, we got trouble ahead. Yeah, we're gonna have to solve it. Let's go do it. Hopefully things work out well. And the guards got immediately killed. It's okay, Yeah, they're Shela's friends. They have names. And we also have a side quest where you're delivering a pendant and bracelet of them to their families. But you can't do until late in the game.
Here it comes.
Alright, first boss of the game. It's pretty easy. Alright, let's do the water attack. And then do the light special attack. Dance of Light. I must say, Shela has really cool wings. Alright, we want to combo this guy. Because that's how you get the bonus damage, guys. There we go. Good damage. It helps that he's weak. It helps that he has a weakness to both.
Is that all you got?
I don't think we'll be able to get a bonus from that. See, we didn't negate the fire damage with water defense, so he hit us for fire damage. Alright, yeah, you can use dark and fire together, but you can't use dark and light together. Don't negate each other.
Dark flare! Fire burst!
And you see, he defended too. Unfortunately, his fire defense does not negate fire damage, you see. I don't have any move. And he's gonna hit me for big damage. It's okay, I got bamboo shoots. See, he hit for fire damage, so we need water defense. Alright, you want to use... You can use light and water together, since they don't oppose each other. See, when he used fire defense, it negated some of the water damage, you see. Here, Shela can have a bamboo shoot.
Here.
But she took some damage.
Is
we're gonna negate some of the fire damage from this guy because we're using water defense. Hopefully we have enough physical defense, though. And we had enough physical defense. See, this is one of the RPGs where you can negate all the damage. Now, you don't want to use water and fire together because they negate each other. Go with the flame tongue, which is fire defense won't help him. Took it down. Yeah, he needs water defense to block fire.
Thank you,
Yeah, I
everyone.
realize that the elemental defenses might be kind of hard to understand. I personally think it's rather easy. The battle system here is definitely easier to understand than Origins is.
Not bad. These fangs fetch a handsome price these days.
Oh, really? And yet, Kalos is never seen actually selling these fangs.
Graham. Leon.
Yeah, her friends are dead. And here comes Kalos to steal their stuff.
My, oh my. Look at what we have here. A load of fresh magnus. These could come in handy.
How are these two not able to defend themselves? This enemy is like very weak. If this enemy is easy to beat even if you're level 1.
Hey! They're my friends, you know.
Maybe they had nothing but support mages and didn't have any offense.
They were your friends. These won't be doing them much good now. We gotta do what we can to survive, right?
Yeah, back in the day on the GameCube game, characters used to look down on stealing from the dead. I remember in Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, the Vassal Archer was stealing from the dead, and people were like, no, you're not allowed to do that.
After all,
Even though
longer
when you
besides,
defeat enemies,
I'm not
sometimes you
stripping
can
them.
actually take
I
their
wanna take
weapons
what
when
I
you
can
defeat
get.
them. Depending on if if you can do that or not.
Graham's pendant. Leon's bracelet. You want me to give these items to their families to help them remember? Is that it?
No, it's just your share of the loot. We're not actually the good guy. Yeah, Kalos is actually a bad guy.
Maybe I...
that's your share of the loot. Enough to shut you up, I hope.
What? How could you be so... I won't accept goods stolen from my friends.
Hey, chill out. You just have to take them to their families.
How insulting to the dead.
Yeah, she's actually right about that, by the way.
Hey! Wait! Don't go!
I have stuff to attend to.
Thank you for saving me.
Aw. I think Shela might have a thing for Kalos. Although not really.
My name is Shela. I'm glad you came when you did.
See, we did a bit.
I didn't fight that thing to save you, Shela.
Oh, you didn't? Our hero, everybody.
A saber dragon's fangs will fetch me a juicy sum. End of story.
You're from Mira, the city of illusion, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I mentioned Mira last episode. It's a pretty crazy place. Trust me, it's weird AF. I can't wait to get there.
How could you tell?
If I ever get there.
Because you have a guardian spirit with you. I knew as soon as I saw you.
Yeah, he's possessed by a demon. Who is the player? Who's controlling him against his will.
It said that only
To
the
carry
people-
out acts of evil.
You seem to know a lot about guardian spirit.
Though in Baten Kaitos Origins, you kind of did get an evil spirit, except it was Malpertio, and they were sort of helping you.
In ancient times,
Kind of weird, huh?
at the
considering he's the final boss of
the
this
visiting
game.
soul, yet very few, and those bonds.
Although Baten Kaitos' origins does have important lore for understanding Malpertio and how he came to be, I actually don't have origins anymore.
I thought that was just a legend.
Getting that game's kind of expensive these days.
Well, there's no way of telling if
As
someone
Baten
really
Kaitos
has a
and Baten
guardian.
Kaitos' origins were not exactly hot sellers.
I wouldn't blame anyone if they thought we...
Although anyone talking about GameCube RPGs would probably recommend either one of them. Let's say him right here. We gotta be a nice spirit.
Was that voice your guardian?
Actually, it's important
I
for
heard
building
a
our
faint
relationship,
voice in my mind.
which is a hidden stat with the spirit.
You heard his voice?
I did. So, you're nice to meet you.
And the reason you want to build a good relationship is because it leads to more spirit
Your voice
attacks.
tickles me.
Spirit attacks are a lot like the finishing moves that
Ever since
Shela
I
showed
woke
off
up
with
at that
Dance of
village,
Light in the last
reminds me.
in the battle with the Saber
Thought
Dragon.
Mary Kush was working.
Only it
Sounds
happens
like you lost
randomly
your
and only
memory.
to Alice. I don't remember, I'm sorry.
What? No way.
Wait, what monster? Nothing's there.
Let's talk about this later. This doesn't look like a nice place. I figure you'll remember soon.
Maybe. Oh yeah, it's kind of strange that the spirit doesn't remember. Did the spirit somehow get his amnesia? Actually, it's related to a plot thing that's involved with the twist.
Hey, Callus.
Yeah, what?
I have to go to the ancient ruins deep in the forest. What about you two?
Alright,
We're headed that way too. You want to go together?
sure, I want to head there.
If you don't mind, but before we leave, could you...
Spare you a minute? Yeah, she's sending these two off to the afterlife. Watch.
Though it pains me to leave you here, Graham,
And she made the sign of the cross, apparently.
cast light upon the darkened earth. O mighty ocean, guide us as we journey through the darkest pit of night.
Oh yeah, the ocean thing is actually going to become a plot point later on. I should probably mention that this entire world takes place on islands in the sky. And apparently there's a legend of the ocean, and then there's a whale in it.
What were you...
At least that's what I remember about it. I don't remember
We
specifics.
should be going.
It's been so long since I played this. Now Shela has joined our party, which is pretty nice. What Shela does is she's a spellcaster. She uses the magic attacks, as you've seen. Of course, I don't really need to explain that to you.
Please don't get in our way.
Alright, we want to use lights,
Light, yeah!
and we use the straight combo, so we beat the enemies pretty easily. Now you see, we did 24 light damage and 10 physical damage. Damn, I got rather unlucky with that. Or actually no, because we inflicted enough damage to beat the enemy anyway.
I got...
Guess I'll take some stuff for Shela. Here we go. Let's get rid of that. And I definitely want to get rid of this voice magus. That's actually useless. And I really don't want her to have both water... I really don't want her to have both water and fire, but... I want her deck to be more consistently damaging. Later on I'll get more mages and then we'll and then we'll deal with it. Flame sword is for Callus, of course.
We can do this if we work together.
I believe that's a sword that, may as well use a banana.
Here!
Alright, let's attack.
This!
And since we did a 2-card combo, we should be able to beat it. First, they're gonna go in the offense.
Is that all?
Some armors do have bonuses against
Is
status
that all?
ailments, such as sleep resistance, as you see. I do not want to use water and fire together now.
A clap first!
Fortunately, her consistency is not so good right now.
Magic! Dance of light!
And you do get more special attacks later on in the game. Oh yeah, Callus got a special attack during the last fight. We should probably equip that to him.
This!
And you do get more powerful spells that are the same, that are basically the same thing with higher numbers. Right, we should... We should definitely equip some good stuff to him. Hey look, a longsword. Go that way from here. May as well take on this guy.
Don't be thinking you can beat me.
Alright, let's do it. Bam.
Fire first!
Well, we took care of it.
Ow! Is that all?
We have to get a little bit better than that. Alright, now we can use water. Water.
A clap first! A clap first!
I should probably show you why using water and fire together is a bad idea. There's basically 6 elements in this game. There's water and fire, light and darkness, and time and wind. And you don't want to use water and fire together, you don't want to use light and darkness together, and you don't want to use wind and time together. You're like, what? Time is an element?
You can beat me.
Yeah, time isn't even an element in Pokemon. And again, neither is light.
Fire first!
Yeah, but we do have fairy type in Pokemon. I was actually pretty excited when fairy type was announced. Probably because I really like fairies. Yes, and the fairy and the Pokedex entries for the fairy Pokemon are actually pretty scary.
Is that all? Ah!
Well, at least we had enough defense to negate the damage. I remember when Pokemon Gen 6 came out, people really didn't like the fairy type. Because they were like, it's immune to Dragon? Ignoring the fact that Dragon in Gen 5 was a completely broken type that dominated the meta. Yeah, you couldn't go in anywhere in the Gen 5 meta without running into Hydreigon and Haxorus. And Scrafty. I mean, those guys were pretty OP back then. Alright, we should continue on our quest. The reason we're going to the ruins is very simple. We're here to collect something.
Is this the place?
What do you mean, Callus? In fact, why did you come here, Callus? Why did you want to come here? Why not go back and sell the fangs? Why come with Shela? Wait, she has a magic pendant that's showing her what to do?
What is it?
Wait, what? must say, this game is pretty beautiful for a GameCube game. This and Metroid Prime were the best looking of the GameCube games. Oh, frick me, that looks powerful. Alright, we're gonna have to fight this thing.
You come at last, woe-laden child, to the depths of Malpercio's realm. Prepare yourself.
Alright, time to do battle.
Light flare! Aqua burst!
And he has water defense, so he'll be able to negate some of the fire damage. Fortunately, it doesn't help him guard against water. Though his resistance to water might do that. He's hitting us for water elements. Luckily, we have enough to block the physical damage, so we're not taking as much damage as... Here, you eat a bamboo shoot real quick.
Here!
I'll prep you for next turn. See, he has resistance to water elements, so we're not doing as much damage to him with water. But he's weak to fire. Water element. Hopefully we block the physical damage. Alright, your turn. Fire burst and light burst. And light flare.
Fire burst! Light flare!
Good, we're doing the damage. We got 2 cards, so we got bonus damage. Alright, let's do Kalos' special attack.
Get ready for the
Watch
fight.
this. It's gonna be sweet.
Style. Blue storm.
There we go, that's the damage. And that was a wind attribute attack. He's doing his special. It's a big water attack. He negated some of the water damage, but not enough of it. Alright, let's do Light Flare and Aqua Burst, I guess.
Light flare! Aqua burst!
He's too resistant to water. Here, Shela, you can have a bamboo shoot to heal. And he's going for the big water attack again. We didn't have a good combo, so we weren't able to defend as much. Alright, let's Aqua Burst
Aqua
and go for
burst!
Dance of Light.
Guard!
That's straight, it should do a little bit more damage.
Dance of light!
That water resistance is blocking. We're good, we got a fire attack. Hopefully he doesn't guard. Good, he's taking bonus damage from fire, but he guarded. And we beat him. We beat the Lord of the Spring, guys.
The time has come. The gate. Behold, the blessing of Malpercio.
Yeah, Malpercio's not a good guy, by the way. He's the god of destruction. He wants to destroy the world. And what part of this game is we're gathering special mages that are big Magnus cards that are parts of him. In Baten Kaitos Origins, I remember that you traveled back to the past a bit like in Giz 8, and Basically, the guys there became Malpertio due to a pact with the Dark Rulers in order to defeat their enemies, but they got pwned themselves, you see. Oh hey, we got a class-up item for Mr. Kaitos. Now we got an item for him to wear. Something's happening. And also, the Empire's looking for those special Magnus cards, by the way. Oh, blood in the water. I don't...
The gate to R has been opened. Stars, be prepared for the Song of Destruction.
Yeah, remember that girl's voice for later. Because we're going to encounter her sometime in the game. It's very important that you remember that.
Stop it! Who or what are you? Malpertio is the name of a cursed evil god from ancient times.
Yeah.
How was I supposed to know? And why do you know all this?
Yes, why do you know all this? Uh-oh, someone's coming.
Whoa!
Look up in the sky. Somebody's coming to get that card. Yes, that is an Imperial airship. Actually, I think they're here to get Shela. Yeah, those are Imperial goons. That's the dude who killed...
You!
Yeah, that's the dude who killed Kaitos' grandfather. He's also one of the main enemies of the game.
Go. You will return what you have stolen.
No!
Get away from her!
Yeah, we have no need of you. Go away.
Kaitos!
I remember that dude definitely likes to use darkness attacks. And you're gonna have to fight him along with 2 other Imperial enforcers later on. Trust me, they're pretty tough. And you'll have to fight them more than once.
Ow!
I'm pretty sure you fight all 3 of them at least twice. Hey, Mimai, what are you doing here? I really want that crystal right there. It has a card inside of it.
It's you, Nimai. They caught me off guard. Looks like they took that shiny... I can't believe how lucky I am, though. Guacamole. The man who killed my grandfather. And Fee.
Oh yeah, that dude also killed his little brother.
I'll get you...
Yeah, let's go after him.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear.
Wait, Kaitos, how do you...
Well now.
Kaitos, didn't you supposedly
Wonder
have
where they
amnesia?
went.
How do you remember that dude?
You should go back to the village first and ask around about the... That thing was huge. Someone must have seen it.
Okay, I guess we're gonna do that.
Huh? What it... All right. Here, jump in my cape.
Oh yeah, I forgot me might just join you. But we went right back. I wanted to get that crystal. Oh well, I guess I'll get it later.
Kaitos! It sounded like trouble was brewing. Come talk with the village headman.
Okay, thank you. So basically the Empire invaded.
I'm not sure what it was. A strange monster came up from the spring in the forest.
Yes, and it was going on about Malpertio. And it mentioned a well-laden child. Is that you, Kaitos?
It was saying something of...
What
What was that?
Yes.
An evil deity. I knew something like this would happen. I thought we told you to...
But wait!
No more buts. You and your lot have unleashed a great evil.
I believe the other travelers, a young girl among them, also.
Oh, that girl. We were attacked by soldiers from a giant battleship.
Yes.
Doc, do you know anything about that ship? I have to track it down.
Yes, we have to track it down, not to rescue Shela, but to get revenge. Yeah, that's what being a blue-haired lord's all about.
Not.
If you're talking about that huge...
Oh, towards the city, huh?
City! That must be it. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Be careful, Callus. Powerful entities seem to be at work.
Yeah, that's true.
Stay
We got
alert.
the Empire and the evil
Thanks,
god.
Doc. All right, let's go get him.
Yes, and Malpercio is the final boss of this game, so you're getting an introduction to him early on. Sometimes you don't even get that with the final bosses.
You're mine, Giacomo.
One more thing, Callus. It shouldn't take too long. Could
Okay,
Your place?
sure, I'll drop by your place later. We don't have any quest mages yet. Alright, let's go to the doctor's place first. And then I'll go to the blue flower. And kinda wanna level up and save. Wait, what's this? Explosives? Yes, explosives. How did you get them? So basically, we have to do this in order to advance the story. Oh, how you carry them? Oh, you see, what you do with the Blink Magus is you trap the essence of certain items inside the cards, and then you can use the essence as an item. Yes. Cards are very magical in this universe. Which makes it a lot fun. Now I got 4 Blink Mages. Okay, I want to hear about it. Yes, I know what Blink Mages do. Press the A button when searching an object. That's all you do. Yeah, I am following you, I guess. I understand. Find a mountain apple, okay? I think they're in one of the barrels. Sure, I want a mountain apple. The mountain apples will eventually become cider. You're gonna need cider later on for a side quest, so you want to get it. Yo, dude, I got you an apple. Here, you can have an apple. You can carry all sorts of things using these blank magus. Blank magnus, or whatever. Sorry, I keep mispronouncing it. I'm not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed, guys. Right, let's go grab the barrels. We obtained the explosives. But there's also a couple things we can do with these cards. First off, let's grab ourselves another one of these. We're gonna need I believe there's a side quest where you need it later. Rather, the item it becomes, which is the cider. Alright, I believe in one of these doors was a flame. You can take that and burn the log in the forest. I kind of want the stoked flame. You can use it to burn down wood, you see. And I kind of want to go in here and get some milk. And the milk is over here. Yes, I want the POW milk. I believe the POW milk also changes later. I forget into what. I don't remember everything about this game, guys. I just remember some of the basics, and that's pretty much it. Let's help her, please. Hey, come down. Hey, dude. Here, you can have the POW milk. And we got a star map card. See, doing little side quests does help you. Especially if you get stuff like that. Alright, I think I want another POW milk. I believe it changes into another item. I believe it'll curdle with age, though. So we got some POW milk, and it curdles with age, and I believe can become cheese? If I remember correctly, I'm not really sure. Right, now I want to go back to the forest. It's just a short trek there. Plus we can get some experience along the way.
Let's get it on! Yeah! Take this!
Good job, Gallus.
Is that all you got?
Good, we blocked the damage. Alright, we can take a picture.
Whoa! Gotcha!
Did enough damage to take it out. Even without a combo.
That was...
I'll take the Forest Saber. Let's battle another monster.
I'll roll you up!
Let's burn through them.
Whoa!
Burn.
Yeah!
Good damage. Alright, let's defend real quick.
Is that all you got?
Good. Gotta be quick on your defense. Otherwise the enemies will hit you. Take that.
This!
Get ice.
Whoa!
Good job. We're doing good so far. Team is definitely doing really good so far, I think. I quite like this game. I should probably play Tales of Symphonia sometime because, well, as I mentioned, I got this game with Tales of Symphonia. Of course, I feel that Tales of Symphonia has really not aged that well. Compared to this game, of course. It's okay, I have bamboo shoots. I was able to block some of the damage. Ouch. Well, I had a bamboo shoot. Shuffling its stack, that's good. That gives us a free turn. Good, we took care of it.
That was a pretty sweet...
Right, and here we can use... Yes, I know about... Yes, and since we have the fire, we can burn down the slog. Are we sure we want to light a fire in the woods? And we got another ice dagger. That is a really good item. At least I think so. Let's put away these sucky short swords. Let's grab an ice dagger. Well, I guess I'll grab... And I'll grab another shield. Just to keep our defense up. Then I'll head over to the crystal that we missed earlier. It's okay to use fire and wind together. They don't oppose each other, so...
Like the wind.
But keep in mind that time does negate wind. It's 40 wind damage, but it's resistant to wind, so that wasn't actually a good choice. Except we did enough damage to negate the enemy attack anyway, to defeat the enemy anyway.
Now,
take a picture. The reason you want to take pictures of enemies is, well, you need to sell them, you see. That's how you make money in this game, guys. You can't really make money any other way. Because it involves selling items, you see.
Loop.
Don't have Shela, I've got plenty of round shields, so I'll take this card.
Let's get it on.
Sadly, you can only pick one item per battle. But boss battles do let you win multiple things, but you can only take one item with you. In normal battles.
Lose.
Short sword, which kinda sucks. It's very low attack. Alright, we're getting closer to our goal. Getting that crystal. We're nearly there.
I'll roll you up.
But the enemies are scaling to how many party members we have. Either that or I'm getting really lucky. Good, we take them out. You always want to do straights and get full houses and the same number of cards. Later on, cards will get multiple numbers on them. And you use a C-stick to pick which one, to pick which number.
This!
And I want that.
Is that all you got?
Okay, we negated some of the damage.
Is that all you got?
And we negated the fire damage, but not the physical damage there. Alright, let's Ice Dagger it. Ice Daggers thankfully don't change. Ouch. Gotta be a little quicker than that. Alright, let's heal ourselves and then take a self-portrait. We definitely aren't getting lucky. Alright, we got two of the same number, so we'll get bigger damage. Look it out.
Sorry, I had to...
Picture of Kalos, I guess I could. Normal portraits are sadly of little value compared to portraits of monsters.
Time to party.
Alright, let's take him out. Normal combo should do it. Since this enemy is pretty weak. It's one of the first enemies of the game, though. Enemies do get stronger later on. Have no choice but to take that round shield. Alright, we reached the... Alright, let's get this crystal. Escape? It's actually not that useful, it just lets you run away from battle. I guess let's head back to town, I guess.
Dead.
Damn, 3 enemies. Oh well. I didn't have a defense for that. Nice dagger and camera.
Hope you're photogenic.
I believe the water will do enough damage.
Is that all you got? Is that all you got?
Good combo in the defense. Alright, let's wipe them out. Or I'd like to anyway.
Whoa!
Sadly, I don't have quite enough damage.
Is that all you got?
Good block. Guess I'll use this just for the combo. No other reason to use it, really. I'll take the creature card. What a lovely game this is. Sadly, that creature was in our way.
You're dead.
Nothing we could do, dude. 1 and 2. Oh yeah, I forgot to change Callus' class. I should really do that when I get back to town.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, that's really gonna help him out a lot. Let's just wipe out the enemy and then... We have Swiss kebabs in case we take too much damage. Plus we're not far away from town. Good thing the dungeons in this game are mercifully short. There's a nest full of them in the bushes. Good. I'm glad we could help with that. Gotta pay attention to these side quests, you know? Guess I'll take the dead bluebird. Yeah, we might need that for a side quest later. I'm pretty sure you do.
Let's
2
get it on.
enemies. Alright, let's wipe them out. Ice Dagger alone would have done enough damage.
This.
I think. Block quickly.
Is that all you got?
Defend.
Is that all you got?
I guess we'll take a picture of it.
Ha! Gotcha.
The pictures do take time to develop. It's just like Polaroid cameras, guys. I realize some of you don't know what Polaroid cameras are. And those are like really old cameras.
This!
Basically, when you took a picture with a Polaroid, it...
Roll forth like a wind!
Actually, I think you know what Polaroids are.
Style. Blue star!
Yeah, sorry, I think you guys probably know what they are.
That was way...
It's just a camera that you take pictures with. Only it's not digital, and the pictures come out, and then
Let's get it on!
gotta wait for them to develop with time. That's basically what Callus has right now. Of course, you do get cameras later on in the game that have less waiting time between development. Which helps make the game a little bit easier to use. That should do enough damage. Yeah, that's good. See, having elemental attack does increase the amount of damage you do, plus you're gonna want to inflict elemental damage anyway.
Time to party!
Wonder how wind will work on this enemy.
Mighty
I know it's
sword
weak to water
flies
because it's a
swiftly
fire
like
element.
gust of wind. Style.
So for enemies that are using fire element, you'll want water armor, and you'll want water and you'll want water
Loser.
weapons to be able to beat them. Basically, just hit them with their opposing element.
Let's
Hit them
get
with
it
their
on.
opposing element and defend with the opposing element.
Whoa!
That's how you get really good at the game later on. It takes a lot of grinding though to get mages cards off of enemies.
Is that all you got?
Good thing you win mages cards off of enemies in battle. Otherwise it would be a lot harder to beat this game.
This!
Yeah, you could buy mages cards, but a lot of them are only dropped by battle, and you're gonna want to grind
That
each
was way too...
area to get new mages cards for your party. Trust me, you'll want them.
You're dead!
Plus, I'm taking the opportunity to grind for experience. Of course, you're probably wondering why I'm not leveling up. Simple, you have to go to the church to level up. Yeah, it's one of those games where you don't level up normally. Which is okay, it's not that bad. All I gotta do is go to a blue flower and to level up. Alright, let's do a 2-card combo with this.
Whoa! Hope you're photogenic.
Good job.
Time to collect the...
Alright, let's go. I guess let's head back to town and class up. And then after that, we're gonna turn in our star map cards and then save. And that'll conclude this episode. Let's go. Visit church in the blue flower. I want to pray, and guess I'd like to get a couple levels. It's going to improve our stats a little. And I like to class up, and you get more space in your deck, and you get more combos too. Deck capacity is expanded. Empty slots. Empty slots do get filled with past mages, so you're going to want to give them some items to help defend himself. I believe the flame sword does change later on. What you want is a healthy mix of defense and offense cards. Yeah, what the hey, I'll take another bamboo shoot. The bamboo shoots do change later on, they do grow. Because cards sometimes are affected by time. As I'm sure you're aware. Alright, let's hand over to Star Map Fragments. Sure, you can add them. There you go. Get them. And since we got 2 of them, we'll get a couple items off of them. Oh, the Draco constellation. He's like based on real-world constellations? Not really sure. Could be fantasy constellations for all I know. Pretty sure Draco is a real one. Small Swiss kebab. And a Nixie garb. I don't have anything else for you. Now it's very important that we find all 50 of the star map pieces. Even though I've never actually done that before. And I don't believe I've ever done it. And I thank you for watching. I hope you had plenty of fun. This has been Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings in the Lost Ocean. And, well, we beat a couple bosses, so we actually got stuff done. Next time, I guess we're gonna go rescue Shela, I guess. From Guacamole. Yes, Guacamole. He's a Spanish Inquisitor. He's named after guacamole, you see. And nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, he's from Spain, you see. Yes, I do like guacamole. It's very delicious. I kind of like it on sandwiches, too. Jimmy John's has a pretty good sandwich with frickin' guacamole on it. But in all seriousness, I prefer Subway. Now, Subway sandwiches, those are good. Nah, they ain't cheeseburgers, they're sub sandwiches. And Subway, what I like from Subway is the frickin' tuna sandwich. I like to put all sorts of vegetables on it. And some ranch and some oil. Yeah, it's no... Yeah, I prefer things like burritos and wraps to cheeseburgers, to be honest. Burgers are still pretty good, though. Of course, I think some burgers are better than others. For example, there's Culver's around here, and Culver's, they have good burgers. Their burgers are top tier. I like their fish sandwiches. But I also like Arby's. Arby's has good roast beef sandwiches. Those are some good sandwiches. Yeah, McDonald's, no. They have low-quality sandwiches. But they have been improving their quality over the years and got a pretty good chicken sandwich now. That's a pretty good sandwich. I, of course, refer to their buttermilk crispy chicken. Of course, speaking of food, there's also pizza. Nah, you don't want any low-quality food pizza from frickin' Domino's or whatever. You want real Italian pizza because they use real cheese and real fresh ingredients. Yeah, Domino's, no. I don't even think they use real cheese for that. It's junk food, man. I still like Domino's. They're pretty good, though. But, they are a trash pizza. Right, anyway, I should just probably end the episode now unless things get awkward. So you guys are probably wondering how I'm streaming how I'm streaming this. Well, it's because of Wii to HDMI, you see. You put it in, you put the Wii to HDMI in, and then you turn the Wii into an HDMI console, you see. I also have similar things for the PS2 and for the N64. I've already streamed an N64 game, by the way. It's Ocarina of Time, of course. That's probably one of my favorite Zelda games. Of course, my favorite Zelda game is Link's Awakening. I've already played it, and I've already played Link's Awakening DX for the Game Boy on my GameCube, using the Game Boy Advance player. And I played the remake. I honestly think the remake definitely improves a lot of the things. It also makes some of the fights a little more challenging, because they definitely changed up the patterns a little of the bosses. But for some reason, I feel they do less damage. Now, then again, maybe it's just me. They also made Muldrum Zoom a little less annoying. And I remember having the original version of Link's Awakening, and then getting to Muldrum, and I got knocked down to the pit, and I actually jumped up, and I jumped up above where in that room where the skeletons are, but down below, and ended up in a freaking glitch world. That was freaking wild, man. Fortunately, that's another thing happened to me in the Link's Awakening DX, where I ended up in glitch world. I got knocked down into a pit by a Moblin's arrow and ended up in freaking glitch world. Freaking weird, man. I've never been able to replicate that, though. Anyway, goodbye. And I thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. Play games and have fun, okay? Bye-bye now.